Joseph Parker is a great fighter. He's tough. He's game, and this is his opportunity to be a two-time world champion. So he's coming to give everything. I just think Daniel's going to be too strong. I look at the Joe Joyce fight, and it looked like he got ran over. And I think Daniel's going to do the exact same thing.
Daniel Dubois is ready to prove why he's the next big thing in heavyweight boxing. His sister, rising star Caroline Dubois, isn't holding back in her assessment of Joseph Parker, calling out his tough but ultimately flawed performance against Joe Joyce. She believes Daniel's raw power will steamroll Parker, just as it has many before him. Parker may have his sights set on becoming a two-time world champion, but will his strength and experience be enough to withstand the oncoming...
Put him to sleep, you know, all of the guys that they're going to put in front of me, it's my time.
Joseph, do you expect to stop Daniel Dubois?
Possess the power to knock him out, I do. I can outbox him, outsmart him. I know he's going to come out and he's going to try and take my head off, so, you know. He's going to what? You're going to try and take my head off, so, you know, you know what the fight game is. This is war, so, you know, I'm going to be 100% ready for whatever they bring and put him to sleep, knock him out and move on.
Storm that is Dubois. This fight promises to be a battle of strength versus skill, a brutal showdown between two warriors with everything on the line. Dubois, armed with explosive power and relentless drive, insists he will crush Parker in the early rounds, claiming no one can withstand his wrecking machine approach. But Parker, known for his ring IQ and technical prowess, believes he has the tools to outthink Dubois, dismantling his aggressive approach.
You can see the confidence, you can see the self-belief is coming through. Those last few victories has really shown him that he's good enough, and if you're good enough, you're good enough.
With strategy and patience. This isn't just a clash of fists, it's a battle of mindsets, and the world is watching to see who will impose their will. Caroline Dubois, herself a rising force in the boxing world, has no doubts about her brother's potential. As a fighter, she knows exactly what it takes to climb to the top, and she's watched Daniel grow stronger with each victory. His confidence is undeniable, his skills sharpening with every fight. While Parker's camp might be confident in their game plan, Caroline is convinced her brother is ready to crush anything in his path. She believes...
I'm at the top of my game right now. You talk too much. Knock him out and move on.
You went down off a jab. Yeah, they're trying to get under your skin.
Talking yeah. How?
It has never been bigger for any fighter.
I'm gonna bash you up.
Incredible.
You shut your face. You shut up. You shut your face.
He believes this is his moment to shine, and nothing will stop him. Do you think Dubois will dominate, or will Parker's experience prove too much? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more updates. The DAZN face-off between Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker was a moment of pure tension, a perfect preview of the intensity their upcoming showdown will bring. Both fighters, known for their explosive styles, didn't hold back in front of the cameras. They each took shots at the other's weaknesses, throwing barbed comments with no intention of backing down. The atmosphere was electric, and things quickly escalated as their verbal exchanges grew more personal. As the insults grew louder, both fighters demanded the other to shut up, making it crystal clear just how much was at stake. This wasn't just trash talk. It was a manifestation of the hunger, pride, and ambition fueling both men as they step into battle. Each has something to prove, and neither is willing to take a step back. As the tension reached its peak, one thing became obvious. The battle in the ring will be just as fun.
You're getting overlooked in this whole process?
No, they're always going to talk about fights they can have in the future, but I know that Daniel Dubois is really focused on us because that's the fight he has next. And if you overlook someone, it can be your downfall. So we'll see how this plays out. But I'm going for two-time.
It's good. It's good. They're making the same mistake they always make.
As the war of words. This face-off wasn't just a press event. It was a glimpse into the explosive dynamic that's about to unfold. Who will remain calm under pressure, and who will crack? The stakes couldn't be higher, and the bad blood between them will only add fuel to the fire. The stage is set, the anticipation is at a fever pitch, and when these two heavyweights finally clash, the world will be watching. Joseph Parker isn't just stepping into the ring for another title shot. He's here to make a statement that can't be ignored. While many are focused on future matchups and undisputed dreams, Parker's focus remains locked on Daniel Dubois. As a seasoned veteran, he knows the dangers of overlooking an opponent, and he's
To Daniel Dubois, I'm going to go through him like a knife through butter. He always used to say that in the gym, and we always make a joke of it. But I genuinely believe he will be doing that to Joseph.
Making sure Dubois doesn't make that mistake either. With his eyes set on the IBF title, Parker is determined to show that his journey back to the top is no fluke. He's not just aiming for another victory, he's seeking redemption and proving to the world that he's still a major force in the heavyweight division. Parker's confidence isn't misplaced. It's earned through years of hard work, experience, and overcoming adversity. He's faced the toughest names in the sport and come out stronger each time. The question now is, can Dubois handle the pressure, or will Parker prove that experience still...
As a coach, I would choose Joseph Parker. We respect him. We have to respect him. He's a former world champion. He's for everybody. And like I said, the form he's in, he's beat Wilder, he's beat Zhang. And, you know, we're also in form. So it's going to be a great fight for and the styles, both styles is going to be exciting for the audience.
Holds the edge over raw power. Shane McGuigan, one of boxing's respected trainers, is convinced that Daniel Dubois' power is more than just hype. It's a serious weapon. Recalling a light-hearted gym joke, McGuigan shares how Dubois would often say, "I'm going to go for them like a knife through butter." Now, however, it's no longer just talk. McGuigan believes Dubois truly intends to do just that to Joseph Parker. This statement paints a vivid picture of Dubois' strategy, to overwhelm Parker with sheer force and precision. But will he live up to these expectations? Fans are eagerly waiting to see if the knife-through-butter analogy will hold true inside the ring. Respected coach Don Charles also weighed in, expressing his deep respect for Joseph Parker's legacy as a former world champion. In choosing Parker as Dubois' next opponent, Charles acknowledges the New Zealander's impressive victories.
Really looking forward to the fight. I love it as a match. I think it's a very good sign that Daniel Dubois is taking a defence like this. But Joseph Parker's been in phenomenal form. Him and Andy Lee have got this great bond. So too is Daniel Dubois with Don Charles. I think it's terrific. I think if Joe Parker's still knocking around after 4 or 5, it becomes a very hard fight for Daniel Dubois. But Dubois got real power, as we saw against Joshua. So, yeah, Parker's been down. He's been knocked out by Joe Joyce. You know, Dubois, the fresher guy, but Joseph Parker's on such great form at the moment. I think it's a terrific, terrific matchup, and it's not even the main event.
Over top-tier fighters like Deontay Wilder and Zhilei Zhang, proving that Parker remains in top form. He believes that Parker and Dubois bring unique styles to the ring, setting the stage for an explosive and thrilling matchup. Charles knows exactly what kind of intensity this fight will bring, and he's confident that fans are in for an unforgettable spectacle. With both fighters bringing their A-game, the stakes couldn't be higher. It's a battle of power, experience, and strategy, one that could define the future of the heavyweight division. For Parker, this is a chance to reclaim his status as an elite contender. For Dubois, it's an opportunity to solidify himself as the next dominant force in the sport. Charles predicts a fight filled with electrifying moments and strategic maneuvers, keeping audiences on the edge of their seats.
The fight between Joseph Parker and Daniel Dubois. Good luck to both men. And then me and His Excellency, we have a agreement. He picks his side, I pick my side, and we see who wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there is important things, and this is the most important things for me. Joshua coming back to the kingdom in 25
seats as they witness two warriors collide. Boxing expert Adam Smith shares in the excitement surrounding this showdown, calling it one of the most highly anticipated fights in recent history. He emphasizes how significant this challenge is for Dubois. Taking on such a seasoned and battle-tested opponent proves his commitment to the sport. Smith also recognizes the outstanding form Parker has shown recently, particularly under the guidance of his trainer, Andy Lee. He argues that if Parker can weather Dubois' early storm in the first 4 or 5 rounds, the fight could shift in his favor, turning into a grueling test for Dubois. Smith also points to Dubois' raw power, highlighted by his knockout victory over Anthony Joshua, but believes Parker's experience and ability to adapt will give him an edge in the later rounds. Ultimately, Smith sees this as one of the most intriguing matchups in heavyweight boxing, particularly because it's not even the main event, making it all the more thrilling for fans. The energy surrounding this fight is undeniable, and all signs point to a classic heavyweight clash. With the countdown to fight night underway, anticipation is at an all-time high. Will Dubois prove he's the future of the heavyweight division, or will Parker's experience and resilience allow him to silence the doubters once again? One thing is certain, this fight is going to be a war, and the world will be watching. The anticipation is at an all-time high as Anthony Joshua and Turki Al-Sheikh lock horns over the future of the heavyweight division. With the boxing world watching closely, Joshua acknowledges the intense showdown between Joseph Parker and Daniel Dubois, recognizing it as a pivotal moment for both fighters. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the stage is set for an explosive battle. But there's more. Turki Al-Sheikh drops a bombshell, revealing Joshua's planned return to the kingdom in 2025. This unexpected announcement only adds more fire to an already heated rivalry, setting the stage for heavyweight drama like never before. With the division in flux and major fights on the horizon, one question looms: who will emerge victorious and shape the future of boxing? The countdown has begun, and you won't want to miss a second of the action. Drop a like, share your predictions in the comments, and subscribe to stay updated on every twist and turn in this thrilling new era.